Wanjala Joseph is the Principal College of Education, Open and Distance Learning at Kampala International University. He believes a time has come for research-based teaching to take critical shape in Uganda's education system.
We want our students, our leaders of today, to always think beyond what is the given in our texts and what earlier scientists were telling us to believe. Because we now know, like for example, Charles Darwin, when he talked about evolution, but we now have to interrogate that further. So intelligent design goes beyond that. And we wanted this lecture, of course, to sensitize our students to understand that there is another way of looking at things, not necessarily the science the way it appears in the text.
Educators now believe teaching should no longer simply transmit information to learners, but encourages them to explore, question, and generate new knowledge. To deepen this teaching model is Biocosmos Uganda Intelligent Design Teaching. At its core, seeks to bridge the gap between the theory and practice.
We've studied theories that explain the origin of the universe and the origin of life, and we realize that there's lots of limitation. Because if you bring on board, for example, evolutionary theory, it emphasizes on the material causes, and you find that quite a number of scientists will pick from there and move on, and they'll never ask you or give you an opportunity to question the origin of material causes. So ID comes in to ensure that we help explain the origin of the universe and the origin of life, and we go outside the materialistic framework.
Universities and academic institutions that embrace this approach will ensure that students get actively involved in research, bring fresh insights, case studies, and real-world examples.
Sometimes people have been believing that things maybe happen by accident or by design, and so we have hosted this event such that students can be critical thinkers, can do research, can base on the available data, not just conclusions.
Most of us, we have been studying especially these courses, but we don't really try to relate them with what we are trying practically in the world of today. But right now, at least I've tried to understand that we have, as a person, have to carry more research.
Such kind of lectures give us more knowledge to expound on knowledge on the students' understanding.
Us to go and do some research about artificial intelligence.
Crispus Alinitwe reporting for UBC.